Hello YouTube, long time no see, I hope you've had a good new year. So, today I'm just going to be having a look at Amaterasu. See, I have watched the video for her, so I know the gist of how you're supposed to build her and whatnot. Sadly, whilst I was trying to queue in for a normal conquest on the PTS to show you guys what she's like, it got to about 9-10 minutes, there's no one to play with, so I'll have to show you just through jungle practice, because there's no joust practice or anything else that you can use nowadays. Right, so if I just put 1 point in all of those, the way you're supposed to build her, she's supposed to be a warrior, so in the solo lane you want her to be a bit tanky. They have also said that she is very useful to have cooldown and protections on at the same time, so that may make you want to go for something like Ansile. Obviously Breastplate of Valor is a good one, Jotuns if you're going for damage, or even wanting pen, so pretty much always Jotuns, etc. Let's just go for that for now, shall we, and go for a Shifter's Shield for the extra damage. Now her first ability, you can see kind of active right here, and it allows you passively to switch stances. This one increases your speed, scaling here, 5 all the way up to 25 maximum. If you press it, it will heal you, it tells you there heal per tick, but it also switches stance as you do so. So if I switch stance right now, I now gain 15 physical power boost, and you can see that scaling up as well. The trick with this is allies around you also get this buff, so you can be going to gank maybe with the jungler going to mid, and you can be in the benevolence aura stance thing, whatever you want to call it. You get that 25% movement boost, giving you such a greater time to go and gank. Switch to Valor stance as you come in and have that extra damage to then smash them down. The next ability is her shield. What this does is it will mitigate some damage that you take for a while, and then after a set amount of time, as you saw, it will then shoot off. If it manages to get fully charged, it will hit for double its base damage, and you can actually cancel it early, so you saw it just over time there. And I'll give you guys a show of cancelling out. So if I cancel it out now, there you are, and such the like. Her third ability is a dash that can silence, so it allows you to dash along, deal some target damage across here. It will go straight through minions, but if you hit an enemy, they will stop, and you can see there that he was silenced for a while. Now it's pretty decent amount of damage, but it is one of those things where I think you'll want to use it more as a kind of catch-up possibly, or if you're going in, you see maybe like an Ares or something trying to attack your team, you just quickly dive in there, switch into your benevolence stance, help your team just run away from it quickly. Finally, her ultimate, if you have played long enough, is Release Guan Yu's ultimate. A 3-hit chain. First hit does damage, second hit does increased damage on the first hit, and silences. Third hit, if I remember, stuns. Yep, exactly the same. So you'll see, 1, 2, final hit. Leaves them stunned. So it's Release Guan Yu's attack. Now they did actually mention it, and it's a pretty useful thing to do as a beginner with this character, but I imagine it's not going to become meta to use it for this character. But if you look at Heavenly Reflection, you will see that it charges not only by taking damage but also dealing damage. So they did mention how you can use her ultimate to dash out that damage whilst Heavenly Reflection is active, and then it will be fully charged and it will shoot out and hit them. And I think as you start off, that's really going to help you just dish out a bit more damage. So as I show right here, get third hit, and there it goes. You'll see it does a fair amount of damage, but I feel like it might be a waste of a line attack when you get used to her. So I don't think people will be doing this too much. One of her most useful things is her actual passive. As you saw, there's this kind of active aura around him now after a 3-hit chain. If you see here, after she hits 3 times on an opponent, it increases the damage they take by 10%. Now, the thing about this is, it does also affect enemies within this surrounding aura. So if an enemy walks into here, they don't actually receive another one round them, but if they're inside of there, they also will take 10% more damage. And it will do that, and you can have a maximum of 3 stacks, it says, 3 max auras. So you can essentially have 1 there, 1 here, and then 1 on the Ra up there. So you can see how it can really kind of reduce the enemy team's power in team fights. I don't know if I can't get anyone on at the moment to see if we can actually stack that up and see if it scales, maybe goes to 20 or 30% if all of these auras are over each other, whether they stack or not. But I imagine that Hi-Rez won't have let that happen, because it would be just slightly overpowered. But yeah, that's just a general gist of what Amaterasu is like. They have said build her cooldown so that she can switch stances nice and quickly. Useful for team fights. Of course, she's then got the long dash silence that she can hit enemies with. So those two, I think, are going to be key in team fights. The mirror is more of a kind of thing that I think you'll use on engaging or trying to escape, just to take a little less damage. The ultimate, well, I think it's pretty obvious where you use the ultimate, so I don't think I need to go into that. And there are also a few skins on the Smite public test server available. They say they will be in chest rolls, but at the moment, if you go on there whilst the test server is active, you can buy them for 1 favor, 1 gem. It doesn't go to your actual main server account, but it allows you to test them out. They seem to be essentially just like the recolors, but slightly worked. They're tier 2 skins, I think they call them. You've got the Isis, Desert Omen. You've got Poseidon, King of the Deep. And you have the Polaris Soul skin. Those 3 seem... I checked them out just earlier. They just seem to be a kind of remodel. There's no effects on anything. The Poseidon skin did actually have a voice pack with it. The other 2 didn't have any noticeable voice packs. So there you are. And as for the only other skin that is available, it sadly is the Koi Neef skin. I'm not much of a fan of those, I will say. They have given her frayed weaves new model, which is really nice, really kind of complimenting. All of her effects changed. She has her own voice pack, and of course, as you can see from it, it also has its own kind of character model. So it is one of those things that, if you're into that kind of thing, I definitely feel it would be worth your money, because of course it's the whole shebang. You've got everything you'd want from a skin. Really, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to show you guys, sadly, because I couldn't find a game. But I hope you had a good New Year's, and see you in my next video.